Do you know the time frame that is best fit for you as a trader? Whether you're a scalper, you're a day trader, or a position trader, or a swing trader, you should be able to know the best fit time frame that is suitable for you to be using, and so as to enhance you in making money every day you come to the market. In this video, I'll be showing you lively, explain everything to you, the best time frame for you that is suitable to use any of the time frame best fit for you to use. Watch this video to the end and catch me on the inside. All right, welcome back everybody. Welcome. So as I said earlier, I will be showing you exactly what I explained, that the best time frame that is suitable for you as a trader. Oftentimes I keep facing these questions asking me, what time frame is the best? What time frame do I need to start using as a trader, even as a beginner or as an intermediate trader? What is my best time frame I should stick to? What time frame should I stick to? Which one should I be using? Often time that I've been in that shoe as well. Let me tell you a story. I've been in that shoe as well, where I just assume I think this is the best time frame people are using, and this is the time frame that those who are profiting are using. So whenever I see someone set up a chart, I go look at the time frame. 1 hour. I look at it. 1 week. Daily. It's 1 week. I'm not gonna okay. I also know what will the week will happen. They'll just be buying and buying, or selling and just be making money. Oh, that's good. Then I'll not bring it to. I will still meet my water low and I'll still make profit. So it happens like that often time like that, and then you still not get it right. You still haven't, and then you keep missing out and everything like that. In this video, I'll show you about exactly how I overcame that, how I really to understood each and every one of them, and what is best for me, what is best for you as well. I'll explain everything to you today, and what you should start doing as a new branded trader. Good. Now you should know. Either I've already explained one of my videos for scalpers, day trader, swing, what time frame is best. But this time I'm gonna be explaining them in deeply. I'll be explaining them in deeper context now, so that everybody can get and of course be on the same page. Good. First of all, time frame is all about what I would say is all about. Time frame is just, there is no particular time frame for anybody to use. Time frame is just all about. Let me say this now. For example, someone that is going to school. I believe you all go to school, primary school and then secondary school, high school. If you come to school by 7, 7:30, at all, doing our own in Africa here, once it's still 7:30, 7 to 8 or before 8, you are still in due time. Once it's after 8, and then once they are done with assembly, we call it assembly ground. You are deemed fit to have come late, or you are deemed fit to be a late comer at that time. Even though you came 6:30 to school, or 7 or 6 o'clock, for the fact that you still come before the commencement of the assembly, you are still fine. Those times are what's called, though there may differ in times that you enter the school, but you are still not late. So the fact that you come, even when you come to school 7:30, you are still still regular and still punctual in terms of the time context. So that's the same thing that happens to time frame as well. They are using 1 hour, 12. They are all giving you the same thing. It's just the meaning of what they are giving. It is different. They all give you. They are spelling. For example, someone should say America. For a Britain, we say America. An American will say America. An African will say America. She get another person will say America. What are we just saying? We are saying the same thing about America. We are all pronouncing America, but our intonation is different. America. And Indian man will say America. Different intonations, but they are all speaking the same thing. They are directing their stuff to the same. You can understood, and you can get that they are saying America. The person is certainly referring to America as a country and as a continent, or so like that. So that's exactly how it is. Good. So each of those time people we have, they are speaking the same language. They are all speaking something, just in their diverse, limited amount of time frame that they have. They are all speaking the same thing. 1 week is speaking the same thing. 1 hour is speaking the same thing. 4 hours is speaking the same thing. 30 minutes is speaking the same thing. Even 1 minute is speaking the same thing. But one of the beautiful things you always know is that one week or 1 month is speaking a bigger language. That is, this thing will happen in 1 month. That is what time frame means. So you should not understand that, oh, it's 1 hour they're using. No, it's not. No. The experience, this thing happens in 1 month. If you come to 1 week, it's telling you that there's a possibility of a sell more of sales in 1 week. Can you see that? Good. If you now come to daily, tell you that the possibility of a buy in for all the day. That doesn't mean that they will sell and buy. They will still, because the market is content. So it's involved of buyers and sellers. But the overall is saying that they must still be what? There might be a overall buy. Overall sell. If you come to 4 hours, telling that in the next 4 hours from now, there will be a sell. Or after that 4 hours, there may also be a sell and a buy again, or continuation of the sell. You come to 1 hour, I was saying that in the next 1 hour, after this closure of this 1 hour closes, they might possibly have a possible of a sell or a buy, a retest that will be a sell or a continuation of this buy. Am I talking to someone? Can you see now? If you now come to 30 minutes, I'm telling you that in the next 30 minutes after this closure, after the closure of 1 hour or 1:30 to 30, another 30 minutes is telling you that there will be a retest of a buy, there will be a retest of a sell. Exactly. If you now come to 15 minutes, it's just telling you that what? Right now I'm buying, and I'll be able to what? I'll be selling in the next 15 minutes. Can you see? So you now want to what? You want to define your strategy. You want to define your entry. You want to define your movement in the market. So if you want to scalp, that's why I break it down that time and I tell you that scalpers and everything like that. If you want to scalp, you have to scalp for 15 minutes or 30 minutes. That's when you now determine the time to want to use to decide what you want to do at that particular time. Let me come again. So I don't want it to be ambiguous and to get complicated. Now, after you have data, you know for sure that 15 minutes, 10 minutes is telling me that the next thing that will happen in the next 15 minutes. 1 hour is telling me that the next thing that will happen is the next 1 hour. 4 hours telling me the next has to happen 4 hours. Of course, in 24 hours we have 4 hours up to 6 times. 4 hours. Good. So 1 hour is telling daily is telling me that the next that will happen in the whole of the day, the whole of 24 hours. 1 week is saying that this is what will happen in the middle of 1 week. 1 month time, this is what will happen in 1 month. Good. 3 months time, this is what will happen in the middle of 3 months. Good. Now, if you are a swing trader, okay, let me even scalp from this. Let me start from a scalper. If you are a scalp trader, a scalper, of course, you would want to wait for 4 hours because you are what? Scalp. You don't even have that patience, and you don't even have that, or probably whatever that might be the factor that you may not be able to stay in the chart or do whatever that you may want to do. You just prefer to scalp and go. Good. So you want to know what will happen in the next what? 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, and highest 30 minutes. Am I talking to someone? Okay, worst comes to worst, 1 hour. So that doesn't mean that because you're a scalper, you're not going to look into 1 week, you will get it wrong. So because of what you want to do at that moment, because of your intention, because of your goals, because of your goals at that particular time, your desire, what you intend to, your driven results, it's around what 15, 30 minutes, 55 minutes, and go. So that's why you have to look into the time frame that is what suitable for your goal. Am I talking to someone? That is where you have to look into the time frame what is suitable for your goal. For example, you are to break at your workplace, 1 hour break, in order to trade. Good. You come to the market, for example, the break commences by 1 to 2. Now you come to the market and 1, of course, and a candle has closes and a new candle is about to open. That's 1 hour candle. Of course, you can start for 1 hour and look at the 1 hour time frame. What is it doing at the moment? Is it still doing a retest for sell, or doing a retest for buy, or is it about to shift entirely a new structure for buy, or a new structure entirely for sell? That's then you come to 1 hour, look at it. Look at the chart, you analyze overall what is what. I think it's a sell, but right now, is this next 1 hour, you look at 30 minutes, you 15 minutes, then you find your entry at 5 minutes or for 1 minute, then you entered. Within 1 hour, you have never to enter, then you go outside. That is what we call an intelligent, profitable, smart trader. Am I talking? Because you understood what you're looking for, you understood where you're going, you understood where you're coming from, you understood what to do in the market, when to exit, when to. That's what we call a smart, intelligent, profitable trader. You understood everything and time, not just because you're a scalper, you don't even know what to do. Some people, I just see some people who are scalpers, because back at buying the next 5 minutes you buy, the next 5-10 minutes again you are selling. What the fuck? What type of trader are you? Are you gambling? Oh, that is gambling, for God's sake. I will say that. That is gambling for crying out loud. In the next 5 minutes, you're doing 5 minute time frame. Like I said, but you're falling to buy. I've done it too before. In the past, I've done it too before. I don't know, but of course, I think that thing works a lot. When I was starting up, I was buying and then I was selling. But I make a lot of money. I must tell you, that's what they call beginner's fluke. I made a lot of money. Yes, I'm a story guy. I made a lot of money that time until I lost everything more. And I realized that, wow, I needed something more. I needed strategy. I needed something more. So it always pushes you to know, to know that you needed something more. To realize that, oh, this is what I'm doing. But if you're still doing, you're still thinking you're on top of the world. You are the best. So it's not a good one. That's not a strategy. If you are a type that you're always saying market, especially you trading gold. You always see market buy. Yeah, you need to go buy gold. Maybe you see the Mongols buy. Buy it. You know, the Mongols buy is already testing. You still buy. You're already selling again, and it's ready to buy. You are just gambling. I must say, you really put your money at stakes. You put your money on the run, and you definitely lose more than you gain. You make money, of course, yeah, because the market only do two things: it's either he buys or he sells. You make money, but you lose more in the long run, and you never going to become profitable. You can do that for 20 years, you know, because you're not doing the right thing. You're not approaching it the right way. You're not approaching it the right method. You're not approaching it the right angle. You definitely stay longer in becoming profitable because you have not adjusted your mindset to shift to acquire what you need to acquire, what you need to know. You have not adjusted your mindset to correlate with what the profitable traders are doing. You are still in the gambling stage, so you definitely take a walk. So that is for that. For a scalper. That's for that. So let's not say for a day trader now. You want to come into the market. You are after. So imagine besides that scalpers is not looking for 50 pips. So that's one of the things you guys are getting it wrong. You want to scalp within the next 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes. You're looking for 100 pips or 200 pips. Abba! That's why you get it wrong. Imagine you are forgotten that you are scalping. Maybe I will even use this one for another video. I don't want this one to too long. You're scalping, you don't even know when to stop. You're happy and you want to catch 400 pips. Which are your what? That only happen on gold, and even on gold it's not still possible because of gold have a higher volatility. If you're scalping on gold, it's not even more than 50, 30, 40 pips. Now you want to do just such thing on normal pair. You want to scalp on normal pair. By the time you scalp 30 pips, 20 pips, you still want to pay up with it just a fast on your hand because you're not scalping. You're scalping. You're not day trading. Day trading are meant to target at least 50 pips and above. Scalpers are meant to target what? At least 20, 30, 40 pips or 10 pips. That is on normal pairs. But on gold, gold is very, 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 very high. Volatility is crazy. In fact, you can see scalping on gold with 100 pips. I'm not telling you, it's scalping. Gold is crazy. At the same time, too, you can be mixing 100 pips as a loss. You think you're making 10 pips. I tell people now in one of my videos, 10 pips in normal sizes is 100 pips in gold. Do you know that? I repeat, I'll say that again. 10 pips in normal pairs is 100 pips on gold. Imagine if it goes against 100 pips. And you have to target 200 pips if you're a gold trader. I see many starters, beginners, a lot trading. I don't know. Well, to me, because I was also in that trap. I must tell you guys, I was also in that trap. That's the trap that many put themselves into. I love because of what? Maybe no, I don't know just I love gold. I keep telling I'm a good trader. I never knew. I never come to my senses and they tell yourself the truth. So I think I have to come to and tell yourself the truth that you're not a good trader, bro. You're just after the money. You just like quick. You want something to be quicker. You just like the quick of a thing. That is it. That's the mentality. Once you come to senses and tell yourself the truth, that's when I now left gold. I still trade gold to now. I told you what gold requires you to master gold. Some things requires you to master gold. If you see that, and I see that when I moved to another pair, I was making more money than gold. I was making money, I was losing it. I was making more money than losing it when I moved to another pair. Then I knew, wow. Because gold requires a lot of stuff. It requires entering, having a sniper entering, requires knowing when to raise. Because sometimes gold does not have what we call order flow. Or something that you have to, some set of, what we call levels that are clarity that you can ascertain. Okay, you should be able to get it. Gold can do and undo. Gold is crazy. It's for expert traders. I must tell you. But because of the quicker money, because of the quick result, because of the quick everything, even beginner, I've been there too. I fell into the trap that time. I keep telling you, I will take because within 5 minutes you can give you what you needed, $1,000, $10,000. Oh, you are done for the week. You know that is good for you. Well, let us divert. That is for that actually. That is for gold topic. We'll talk on that. So as I was saying, I don't want this video to be too long. So I was saying, so that is what you should always come on to look at. If you're a scalper, you're not intending. You look at your stop in the next 30 minutes to 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and you want to stay longer in the market for 4 hours. A scalper. That means your analysis is between that time. So any movement that happens that time is what you are meant to take in and go. If you're a day trader, you know you are in for the day. If you're a day trader with starting your position with 4 hours within for in London, and that time again in New York, you are good for the day. You know, if I wing swing trader, you know, so those are the things that will determine who you are and how you use your time frame and what's the best time for you to use. I don't know if it's confused or if it's clear enough. If you don't understand, kindly watch this video again. And if you have any questions, do not forget to leave it on the comment section. I will be glad to attend to your questions, or any of our supports will respond to your questions. And more importantly, if you are not following us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and follow us so you can get more valuable and more awesome content from us. More importantly, aside from that, we also have a family, a fantastic and lovely family on Telegram, where we drop signals, free trainings, education, specs, and lots more on the Telegram group. And people are getting blessed. You would also love to join us. Please look at the link in my bio, or look at the link in the description, and join us on Telegram group, where we have awesome and daily stuffs going on there every blessed day. I think this last week we told about 25 signals on the group, and we killed 24. We lost just one trade. That was the trade we lost. Wasn't a loss. I asked them to close myself, because immediately I saw the movement start coming in, it broke away the low we are expecting not to break. I said them to stop selling, and we took another trade instant, and until we took give us a massive profit and we cover all the losses. So that is it, guys. So I want you to join us, and do something to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for already joining me, everybody, and have a wonderful week ahead, a profitable one indeed. Thank you for now, and bye for now. Peace out, guys. Cheers.